my lord.
Of governmental properties to unfold would seemingly to affect speech and discourse, since I am put to know that your own science exceeds in that the list of all advice that my strength can give you. Then no more remains but that to your sufficiency, and let them work. The nature of our people, our city's institutions, and terms for common justice, you are as pregnant in as art and science have enriched any that we remember. That is our commission from which we would not have you walk. Call hither, I say, but come before us, Angela. What figure of us think you he will bear? Oh, for you must know, we have elected him our absence to supply, lent him our terror, dressed him in our love, and given his reputation all the organs of our own power. What think you of this?
If any in Vienna be of worth to undergo such ample grace and honor, it is Lord Angelo.
Look where he comes.
Always obedient to your grace's will, I come to know your pleasure.
Angelo! There is a kind of character in thy life that, to the observer, doth thy history fully unfold. But thyself and thy belongings are not thine own so proper as to waste thyself upon thy virtues. They on thee. Heaven doth with us as we with torches do, not light them for themselves. For if our virtues did not go forth of us, 'twere all alike as if we had them not. Hold therefore, Angelo, in our remove, be thou at full ourself. Mortality and mercy in Vienna live in thy tongue and heart. Old Aeschylus, though first in question, is thy secondary. Take thy commission.
Now, good my lord, let there be some more test made of my metal before so noble and so great a figure be stamped upon it.
No more evasions. We have with leavened and prepared choice proceeded to you. Therefore, take your honors. Our haste from hence is of so quick condition that it prefers itself and leaves unquestioned matters of needful value. So fare you well. To the hopeful execution do I leave you of your commissions.
Yet give leave, my lord, that we may bring you something along the way.
My haste may not admit it, nor need you, on mine honor, have to do with any scruple. Your scope is as mine own, so to enforce or qualify the laws as to your soul seems good. Give me your hand. I will privily away. I love the people, but do not like to feast me to their eyes. Though it do well, I do not relish well their loud applause and aves vehement. So once more, farewell.
The heavens do safety your purposes.
Lead forth and bring you back in happiness.
Well, thank you. Farewell.
I shall desire you, sir, to give me leave to have free speech with you. A power I have, but of what strength and nature I am not yet instructed.
'Tis so with me. Let us withdraw together, and we may soon our satisfaction have touching that point.
I'll wait upon your honor.
$3,000 a year. which is more, within these 3 days his head is to be chopped off.
Oh, but after all this fooling, I would not have it so. I'm not sure of this.
I am too sure of it, and it is for getting Madame Julietta with child.
Believe me, this may be. Promised to meet me 2 hours since, and he was ever precise in promise-keeping. Away, let's go learn the truth of it.
Thus, what with the war, what with the sweat, what with the gallows, and what with poverty, I am custom-struck. Oh, how now? What's the news with you?
You're the man that's steering to prison.
Well, what has he done?
A woman.
But what's his offense?
Groping for trouts in the peculiar river.
What, is there a maid with child by him?
No, but there is a woman who was made by him. You have not yet heard your proclamation, have you?
Oh, what proclamation, man?
Well, all bawdy houses in the suburbs of Vienna are to be closed down.
And what shall become of those in the city?
Oh, they shall stay to see. They have gone down too, but a wise burger put in for them. To the ground, mistress.
Why, there's change indeed in the Commonwealth. And what shall become of me?
Come, fear you not. Good counsels lack no clients, and though you change your place, you need not change your trade. Oh, pity will be taken on you. You will have won your eyes almost out in your service. You will be considered.
What's to do here, Thomas Tapster? Let's withdraw.
Come Slio led by the post to prison. And Madame Juliet.
Fellow, why dost thou show me thus to the world, bearing to prison where I am committed?
I do not equal disposition, but from Lord Angelo, my special charge.
Thus can the demigod authority make us pay down for offense, but wait the words of heaven. Whom it will, and whom it will not, so still 'tis just.
How now, Claudio? Oh, whence comes this restraint?
From too much liberty, my Lucio. Liberty. As servant is a father of much fast, so every scope by a moderate use turns to restraint. Our natures do pursue, like rats that raven down their proper vein, a thirsty evil. When we drink, we die.
If I could speak so wisely under an arrest, I would send for certain of my creditors. But yet, to say the truth, I as lief have the foppery of freedom as the morality of imprisonment. What is thy offense, Claudio?
What to speak of would offend again?
What is it, murder?
No,
Lechery.
call it so.
Away, sir, you must go!
One word, good friend. Lucio, a word with you.
100 if they'll do you any good. Is lechery so looked after?
Thus stands with me. On a true contract, I got possession of Julietta's bed. You know the lady. She's fast my wife. Save that we do the denunciation, last about an order. This became a two only for propagation of a downward, remain a copper of friends, to whom we thought it meet to hide our love till time had made them for us. With chances, some of our most mutual entertainments. Character too gross is written on Juliet.
With child, perhaps?
Unhappily, even so. Oh. And the new deputy, now for the Duke, will be the fault and glimpse of newness. Where Chitty be in this place when his immense deficit, I stagnate. This new governor awaits me all being enrolled penitents. Which have, like unscorned armor, hung by the wall so long that 19 legs have gone around and none of them been worn. And for a name now puts the drowsy and neglected act freshly on you. To surely for a name.
I warrant it is. And thy head sends to tickle on thy shoulders that a milkmaid, if she be in love, may sigh it off. Send after the Duke, appeal to him.
I have done so. He's not to be found. Oh, I pray thee, Lucio, do me this kind service. This day my sister to the cloister enter, and there receive her approbation, acquaint her with the danger of my state, implore her in my voice that she makes friends to strict deputy, bid herself essay him. I have great hope in that, for in her youth there was a prone in speech and dialect, such as moved men. Besides, she hath process art when she'll play with recent discourse. And well, she can persuade.
I'll to it.
Thank you, good friend Lucio.
Within 2 hours.
Come, officers, away.
Believe not that the dribbling dart of love can pierce a complete bosom. No, why I desire thee to give me secret harbor hath a purpose more grave and wrinkled than the aims and ends of burning youth.
May your grace speak of this?
I have delivered to Lord Angelo, a man of stricture and firm abstinence, my absolute place and power here in Vienna. And he supposes me traveled to Poland. Now, pious sir, you will demand of me why I do this.
Gladly, my lord.
We have strict statutes and most binding laws. The need for bits and curbs to headstrong weeds, which all this 19 years we have let slip. Now, as fond fathers having bound up the threatening twigs of birch only to stick it in their children's sight for terror not to use, in time the rod becomes more mocked than feared, and all our decrees, dead to infliction, to themselves are dead, and liberty plucks justice by the nose, the baby beats the nurse, and quite athwart goes all decorum.
It rested in your grace to unloose this tide of justice when you please. And to you most dreadful would have seemed that Lord Angelo.
I do fear too dreadful. Since 'twas my fault to give a people scope, 'twould be my tyranny now to strike and gall them for what I bid them do. For we bid this be done when evil deeds have their permissive paths and not the punishment. Therefore, indeed, my father, I have on Angelo imposed the office, who may, in the ambush of my name, strike home. And yet, my nature never in the fight to do in slander. And to behold his sway, I will, as 'twere a brother of your order, a Friar Lodovick, visit both prince and people. Therefore, I prithee, supply me with the habit, and instruct me how I may more formally in person bear me like a true friar. More reason for this at our more leisure shall I render you. Only this: Lord Angelo is pious, stands at a remove with envy, and scarce confesses that his blood flows, or that his appetite is more to bread than stone. So shall we see, if power change purpose, how our seamers be. Oh.
Have you guys no further privileges?
Are not these large enough?
Yes, truly, I speak not as desiring more, the rather wishing a more strict restraint upon the sisterhood, the votaress of St. Clair.
Oh, he's being misplaced.
Who is it that which calls?
It is a man's voice. Gentle Isabella, turn given you the key and know his business of him. You may, I may not. You are yet unsworn. When you have vowed, you must not speak with men but in the presence of the prioress. Then, if you speak, you must not show your face. Or if you show your face, you must not speak. He calls again. I pray you, answer him.
Peace and prosperity, who's it that calls?
Hail, Virgin! If you be, as those rosy cheeks proclaim you are no less, can you so send me as bring me to the sight of Isabella, a novice of this place, and the fair sister to her unhappy brother Claudio?
Why her unhappy brother, let me ask. The rather, I must now make you know I am that Isabel and his sister.
Gentle and fair, your brother kindly treats you. Not to be wary with you, he's in prison.
Whoa, me, what for?
For that which if myself might be his judge, he should receive his punishment in thanks. He hath got his friend, child.
Sir, make me not your story.
It is true. I would not. So it is my familiar sin with maids to see in the lapwing and to jest. Tongue far from heart, play with all virgins so, but I hold you as a thing enskyed and sainted by your renouncement and immortal spirit, and be talked with in sincerity as it is.
You do blaspheme the good in mocking me.
Do not believe it. Fewness and truth, 'tis thus. Your brother and his lover have embraced. As those that feed grow full, as blossoming time, back from the seedness the bare fellow brings to teeming poison, even so, or plenty's bloom expresseth his full tilt and husband.
Oh, somebody with a child, like him! My cousin Juliet.
Is she your cousin?
Adoptedly, as schoolmates change their name by vein, no affection.
She it is.
Well, let him marry her.
This is the point. The Duke is very strangely gone from hence. Upon his place, and with full line of his authority, governs a Lord Angelo, a man whose blood is very young, with snow raw. One who never feels the wanton sting or motion of the sense, but doth rebate and blunt his natural edges with profits of the mind, studying fast. He has picked out an act, under whose heavy sentence your brother's life falls into forfeit. He arrests him on it, and follows close the rigor of the statute to make him an example. All hope is gone, unless you have the grace, by your fair prayer, to soften Lord Angelo. And that's my bit of business twixt you and your poor brother.
Doth he so seek his life?
He censored him already, and as I hear, the provost had the warrant for his execution.
Well, what poor abilities in me to do him good?
Say the power you have!
My power? I doubt.
Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Go to Lord Angelo, and let him learn to know when maidens sue may give like gods, but when they weep and kneel, all their petitions are as freely theirs as they themselves would owe them.
I'll see what I can do.
But speedily.
Oh, about it straight. No longer stopping than to speak to my mother and let her know what the affair is. I humbly thank you. Commend me to my brother. Soon, at night, I'll send him certain word of my success.
I take my leave of you?
Good sir, adieu.
Setting it up to fear the birds of prey, and let it take one shape so accustomed to make it their perch and not their terror.
Aye, but yet, let us be keen and cut a little rather than fall and bruise to death. Alas, this gentleman whom I would save had a most noble father. Let but your honor know that in the working of your own affections had time coherently placed or placed with wishing, Had you not some time in your life erred in this point which now you censure him and pull the law upon you?
It is one thing to be tempted, Aeschylus, another thing to fall. I not deny the jury, passing on the prisoner's life, might in the sworn trial have a thief or two among them guiltier than him they try. What's open made to justice, that justice seizes. You may not so extenuate his fault, for I have had such faults, but rather tell me, when I, that censure him, do so offend. Let mine own judgment pattern out my death, and nothing come impartial. Sir, you must die.
Be it as your wisdom will.
Where is the provost?
Here, if it like your honor.
See that Claudio be executed by 9 tomorrow morning. Bring me this confessor, let him be prepared, for that is the utmost of his pilgrimage.
Well, heaven forgive him, and forgive us all. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. Some run from breaks of ice and answer none, and some condemned for a fault alone.
Come, bring them away. If they be good people in the commonwealth that do nothing but use their abuses in common houses, I know no law. Bring them away.
How now, sir, what's your name and what's the matter?
If it please your honor, I am the poor Duke's constable. My name is Elbow. I do lead upon us to serve due bringing before your good honor two notorious benefactors.
Benefactors, well, what benefactors are they? Are they not malefactors?
If it please your honor, I know not well what they are, but precise millions they are, that much I'm sure of, and more proclamation in the world than good Christians ought to have.
Here's a wise officer.
Elbow is your name. Why dost thou not speak, Elbow?
We can answer. He's out at elbow.
What are you, man?
She, sir, Tacitus, sir, parcel bar, one that serves a bad woman, whose house was, sir, as they say, looked down in the suburbs, and now she professes a hot house, which I think is a very ill house too.
How know you that?
Oh, my wife, who I detest before heaven in your honor.
How, thy wife?
Aye, sir, who I think heaven is an honest woman.
Dost thou detest her, therefore?
I say I will detest myself as well as she. That this house, if it be not a bath house, 'tis pity of her life, for it is a naughty house.
How dost thou know that, constable?
Nay, sir, my wife, who, if she were a woman hardly given, might have been accused in fornication, adultery, and all uncleanliness there.
By the woman's means.
I, by Mistress Openham's means, but as she spits in his face, so she flies it.
Sir, ma'am, if it please your honors, this is not so.
Prove it before the varlet's there, that honorable man. Prove it.
Do you hear how he misplaces? Ma'am, she came in great with child and longing, stated your honor's preference for stewed prunes, which at that time stood, two of them, and a fruit dish. And this is some 3 pence. Your honors have seen such dishes, not like China dishes, but very good dishes.
Go to. No matter for the dish, ma'am.
Oh, not of opinion. You are there and in the right to the point. As I say, this dish is over, then coming on our dead elbow, coming in great with child and being great belly. As I said in longing, as I said for prunes and having but 2 in the house, and this man's the frost having eaten all the rest.
Come, you are an expedient fool. To the purpose. What was done to Elbow's wife that he hath cause to complain of, come be to what was done to her.
Your honor cannot come to that yet.
No, nor I mean it not.
But we may come to it at your honor's leave. I beseech you, look upon this man here, master frog, a man of some 4 pound a year, whose father died of hell. It's not ill, yes, Mr. Ford.
Let's see.
This will last out a night, Russia. When nights are longest there, I'll take my leave and leave you to the leaving of the cause, hoping you'll find cause to whip them off.
Think no less. Good morrow to your lordship. Come, what was done to Elbow's wife once more?
Once, ma'am, nothing was done to her once.
Did you, sir, ask her
Oh, well, I beseech your honor. Ask me.
Well, what did this gentleman do her?
I beseech you to look upon this man here as from to upon her honor. Doth you want to mark his face?
Aye, very well.
No, I beseech you to mark it well.
Well, I do so.
Well, doth you want to see any harm in his face?
No.
Well, I'll be supposed to put a book that his face is the worst thing about him. You then, if his face be the worst thing about him, how can he have one the constable's wife? Anyhow, I will then if you want it.
She's in the right. Constable, what say you to it?
First, it'll knock you. The house is a respected house. Next, this is a respected fellow. And her mistress, a respected woman.
Yeah, well, by his hand, man, he's worse a more respected person than any of us souls.
Lies, wicked one. The time is yet to come then she was ever respected with man, woman, or child.
Well, before he was married with her, she was respected with him.
Which is the wiser here, justice or iniquity? Is this true?
Oh, thou caitiff! Oh, thou varlet! Oh, thou wicked animal! Oh, then I was respected with her, or married to her. If ever I was respected with her, or she with me, let's not your worship think me the whole Duke's officer. What your worship pleasure I shall do with this wicked caitiff?
Truly, officer. Because she hath some offenses in her that thou wouldst find if thou couldst. Let her continue in her devices till thou knowest what they are.
Very. Thank you, worship, Lord. Thou seest now that varlet was come upon thee, thou art to continue now, varlet.
Come, friend, where are you from?
Here, Vienna, ma'am.
And are you of 80 pounds a year?
Yes, to please you, ma'am.
So, and you was your trade.
Tapster, ma'am, a poor widow's tapster.
And your mistress's name?
Overdone.
Has she any more than one husband?
9, ma'am. Overdone by the last. So many of them.
Now, Master Froth, come hither to me. Come hither to me, Master Froth. I will not have you acquainted with tapsters. They will draw you, Master Froth, and you will hang them. Now get you gone, and let me not see you before me again.
Thank you, worship. For mine own part, I never come into any room in a tap house, but I am drawn in.
Well, no more of it, Master Froth. Fare you well. You, friend, what's your name?
Oh, Pompey.
What else?
Bum, ma'am.
Oh, Froth, and your bump is the greatest thing about you. So that, in the beastliest sense, you are Pompey the Great. Pompey, you are hotly abhorred, are you not? Come, tell me true, it shall be the better for you.
Truly, ma'am, I am a poor fellow that lives.
How would you live? By being a bod, Pompey, what do you think of the trade? Is it a lawful trade? If the law would allow it. But the law will not allow it, nor shall it be allowed in Vienna.
If you gallop and slay all that accusing that way, you're not gonna achieve anything. If you take one for the drags the names, you need not see in the box.
Thank you, Pompey. There are pretty orders beginning. It is but heading and hanging.
You head and hang all that offend that way, but for 10 years together, you'd be glad to give out a commission for more heads. If you live to see this come to pass, say, Pompey, what'd you say?
Thank you, good Pompey. And in requital of your prophecy, hark you, let me not find you again upon any complaint whatsoever. If I do, Pompey, I shall beat you to your tent and prove a shrewd Caesar to you. In plain dealing, Pompey, I will have you whipped. So, for this time, fare you well.
I thank your worship for your good counsel.
your readiness in the office. You had continued in it some time, 7 years, you say.
And hath, sir.
Alas, it hath been great pains to you. Are there not others in your parish sufficient enough to serve it?
Faith, sir, few of any such wit in matters, as they have chosen, they are glad to choose me for them. I do it for some piece of money.
Look, you, bring me the name of some 6 or 7, the most sufficient of your parish.
To your worship,
To my house. Very well. I pray you, what's o'clock?
11, ma'am.
Home to dinner with me?
I humbly thank you.
It grieves me for the death of Claudio.
Lord Angelo is severe.
It is but needful. Mercy is not itself that oft looks so. Pardon is still the nurse of second woe, but yet, poor Claudio, there is no remedy. Come.
He's hearing of the gods. He'll come straight and tell him of you.
Brilliant! I'll know his pleasure. Maybe he will relent. Alas, he hath been as offended as in a dream. All sex only gives him smack of this vice, and he to die for it.
Now what's the matter, Provost?
Is it your will Claudio shall die tomorrow?
Did I not tell thee yea? Hadst thou not ordered? Why dost thou ask again?
Lest I might be too rash under your good correction, I have seen, after execution, judgment hath repented o'er his doom.
Go to. Let that be mine. Do you your office, or give up your place, and you shall well be spared.
I crave your honor's pardon. But what shall be done with the groaning Juliet? She is very near her hour.
Dispose her to some fitter place, and that with speed.
Here's a sister of the man condemned desires access to you.
Hath he a sister?
I, my good lord, a very virtuous maid, and shortly to be of a sisterhood, if not already.
Well, let her be admitted. See if the fornicatress be removed. Let have needful but not lavish means. There shall be order for it.
God save your honor.
Stay a little while. You are welcome. What's your will?
I am a woeful suitor to your honor. Please but your honor hear me.
Well, what's your suit?
There is a vice I most do abhor, and most desire should meet the blow of justice, for which I would not plead, but that I must, for which I must not plead, but that I am, and born twixt will and will not.
Well, the matter.
I have a brother is condemned to die. I beseech you, let it be his fault, and not my brother.
Condemn the fault, not the actor of it. Why, every fault's condemned ere it be done. Mine were the very cipher of a function to find the fault whose fine stands in record and let go by the actor.
Oh, just but severe law. I had a brother then. Heaven keep your honor.
Kill not or so. To him again, entreat him, kneel down before him, hang upon his gown. You are too cold. To him, I say.
Must he needs die?
Maiden, no remedy.
Yes, I do think you might pardon him, and neither heaven nor man would grieve at the mercy.
Will not do it.
But can you, if you would?
Look, what I will not, that I cannot do.
Might you do it, and do the world no wrong? If so, your heart were touched with that same remorse as mine is to him.
He's sentenced. 'Tis too late.
You are too cold, too late. Why know I, that do speak a word, may call it back again. Well, believe this. No ceremony that to great ones longs, not the king's crown or the deputed sword, the marshal's truncheon, or the judge's robes. Become them with one half so good of grace as Mercy does. If he had been as you, and you as he, you would have slipped like him. But he, like you, would not have been so stern.
Pray, be gone.
Oh, I would to heaven I had your posy and you were Isabel. Should it then be thus? No. I would tell what 'twere to be a judge and what a prisoner.
Ay, touch him, there's the thing.
Your brother is a forfeit of the law, and you but waste your words.
Alas, why all the souls that were forfeit once, and he that might the vantage best have took found out the remedy. Oh, how would you be if he, which is the top of judgment, were to judge him, you as you are? Think on that, and mercy will breathe within your lips like man new made.
Be you content, fair maid. It is the law, not I, condemn your brother. Were he my kinsman, brother, or my son, it should be thus with him. He dies tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, that sudden, spare him! Spare him, he's not prepared for death! Oh, good, my lord, I beseech you, who is it hath died for this offense? There's many have committed it!
Aye, well said.
The law hath not been dead, though it hath slept. Those many had not dared to do that evil if the first that did the edict infringed and answered for his deed. Now 'tis awake, takes note of what is done.
Yet show some pity!
I show it most of all when I show mercy. You guys tomorrow, be content.
So you must be the first that gives this sentence, and he that suffers. Oh, it is excellent to have a giant's strength, but it is tyrannous to use it as a giant.
That's well said.
Could great men thunder, as Jove himself does, every pelting petty officer would use his heaven for thunder, nothing but thunder. Oh, merciful heaven, thou rather, with thy sharp and sulphurous bolt, splittest the unwedgeable and gnarled oak than the soft myrtle. But man, proud man, dressed in a little brief authority, most ignorant of what he is most assured, plays such fantastic tricks to high heaven as would make the angels weep, who with our spleens would blast themselves mortal.
To him, when?
We cannot weigh ourselves with our brother. Great men may jest with saints, it is wit in them. But for the less, foul profanation.
Why do you put these sayings on me?
Because authority, though it err like others, hath yet a kind of medicine in itself that skins the vice or the talk. Go to your bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it doth know that is like my brother's fault. If it confess a natural guiltiness such as is his, let not sound a thought upon your tongue against my brother's life.
She speaks, and 'tis such sense that my sense breeds with it. Fare you well.
Good my lord, turn back!
Well, I will bethink me come again tomorrow.
Hark, how I brought you!
How frighten me!
Aye, with such gifts as heaven shall share, you and mark all else. Not with the fond shekels of tested gold, or stones whose rates vary, rich or poor as fancy values them, but with true prayer that shall be up in heaven and enter there ere the sun rise. Prayers from preserved souls, from fasting maids, whose minds are delicate to nothing temporal.
Well, come see me tomorrow.
Heaven keep your honor safe.
Go to as well away.
Amen. For I am that way headed to temptation, where prayers cross.
At what time tomorrow shall I attend your lordship?
Any time for you.
Say your honor.
From thee, even from thy virtue. What's this? What's this? Who sins most, the tempter or the tempted? Ha! Not she, nor doth she tempt, but it is I that, lying by the violet in the sun, do as the carrion does, not as the flower, corrupt with virtuous season. Can it be that modesty may more betray our sense than woman's lightness? Oh, fie! What art thou, Angelo? Dost thou love her foully for those things that make her good? Oh, let her brother live. Thieves, for their robbery, have authority when judges steal themselves. What, do I love her that I desire to hear her speak again? Feast upon her eyes? What is't I dream on? O cunning enemy, that to catch a saint with saints doth bait thy hook. Most dangerous is that temptation that doth goad us on to sin and loving virtue. Never could the strumpet, with all her double vigor, art, and nature, once stir my temper! But this virtuous maid subdues me quite. Ever till now, when men were fond, I smiled and wondered.
So I think you are.
I am the provost! What's your will, Father?
I am called Friar Ludwig. Bound by my charity and blessed order, I am come to visit the afflicted souls here in the prison. Do me the common right to let me see them and make me know the nature of their crimes, that I may minister to them accordingly.
I would do more than that if more were needful. Look, here comes one, a gentlewoman of mine who, following in the flaws of her youth, is with child, and he that got it, sentence! He that is more fit to do another such offense than die for this!
When must he die?
As I do think, tomorrow!
Repent you, fair one, of the sin you carry.
Yes, and bear the shame most patiently.
I'll teach you how you shall arraign your conscience and try your penitence, if it be sound or hollowly put on. Love you the man that wronged you?
Yes, as I love the woman that wronged him.
Then it seems your most offenseful act was mutually committed. Then was your sin of heavier kind than his.
I do confess it and repent it, Father.
'Tis meet so, daughter. But lest that you repent as that the sin hath brought you to this shame.
To repent me as it is in evil, and take the shame with joy.
There rest. Your partner, so I hear, must die tomorrow. And I am going with instruction to him. Peace go with you. Benedicite.
Must die tomorrow? Oh, injurious love that respites me a life whose very comfort is a dying horror. Execute him.
When I would pray and think, I think and pray to several subjects. Heaven hath my empty words, whilst my invention, hearing not my tongue, anchors on Isabel. Yea, my gravity, wherein, let no man hear me, I take pride, could I with boot trade for an idle plume, which the air beats for vain. Blood, thou art blood. Let's write good angel on the devil's horn. 'Tis not the devil's crest. Now, who goes there?
One Isabella's sister desires access to you.
Teach her the way. Oh, heavens. Why does my blood thus muster to my heart, making both it unable for itself and dispossessing all my other parts of necessary fitness? How now, fair maid?
I come to know your pleasure.
That you might know it would much better please me than to demand what it is. Brother dies tomorrow.
Even so, God keep your honor safe.
Yet may you live a while, and maybe longer than you or I, yet he must die.
Under your sentence.
Yea.
When, I beseech you, that in his reprieve longer or shorter, he may be so fitted that his soul sicken not.
Let me pose you quickly. Which had you rather, that the most just law now took your brother's life, or to redeem him, give up your body to such sweet uncleanness as she that he hath stained?
Sir, believe this. I would rather give my body than my soul.
I talk not of your soul. Our compelled sins stand more for number than for account.
How say you?
Nay, I'll not warrant that, for I can speak against the thing I say. Answer to this. I, now the voice of the recorded law, do pronounce a sentence upon your brother's life. Might there not be a charity in sin to save that brother's life?
Please you to do it. I'll take his apparel on my soul. It is no sin at all, but charity.
Please you to do it at peril of your soul, or equal poise of sin and charity.
That I do beg my brother's life. If that is sin, heaven let me bear it. You granting of my suit, if that be sin, I'll make it my morn prayer, to be added to the faults of mine, and nothing of your answer.
Nay, but hear me. You are either ignorant, or seem so craftily. That is not good!
Then let me be ignorant and in nothing good, but graciously to know that I am no better.
But Martin, to be received plain, I'll speak more gross. Your brother is to die.
So,
and his offense is so, as it appears, accounted to the law upon that payment.
true.
Admit no other way to save his life, as I subscribe not that or any other, but in the loss of question, that you, his sister, finding yourself desired of such a person, whose credit with the judge, or own great place, could fetch him from the manacles of the all-upholding law, that there were no earthly mean to save him, but that you must lay down the treasures of your body to this supposed, or else to let him suffer. What would you do?
As much for my poor brother as for myself. That is where I am in the terms of death. King whips I wear as rubies and split myself to death. As to a bed longing have been sick for ere I'll yield my body up to shame.
Then must your brother die!
And 'twere the cheaper way. It were better for a brother to die at once than for a sister to die forever.
Are you not then as guilty as the sentence that you have slandered so?
Ignominy and ransom and free pardon are two roses. Lawful mercy is of no kin to foul redemption.
You seem of late to make the law a tyrant, and rather prove the slighting of your brother a merriment than a vice.
Oh, pardon me, my lord. It oft falls out that to have what we would have, we speak not what we mean. I do something excuse the thing I hate, for his advantage that I dearly love.
We are all frail.
Let's let my brother die.
Nay, women are frail too.
Aye, as the glasses where they view themselves, which are as easily broke as they may form. Women, hell, heaven, nay, call us 10 times frail, for we are as soft as our complexions are.
I think it well. And from this testimony of your own sex, let me be bold. I do arrest your words. Be that you are, that is, a woman. Show it now by putting on the destined livery.
I have no tongue but one. Gentle, my lord, I entreat you, speak the former language.
Plainly conceive, I love you.
My brother did love Juliet, and you say he shall die for it.
Shall not, Isabel, if you give me love.
I know your virtue hath a license in it, which seems a little fouler than it is to pluck on others.
Believe me, on my honor, my words express my purpose.
Little honor to be much believed and most pernicious purpose. See me. I'll proclaim the Angelo. Look for it. Sign me in present pardon for my brother, or with an outstretched throat, I'll tell the world aloud what man thou art.
Who will believe thee, Isabel? My unsoiled name, the austereness of my life, my vouch against you in the place of my state, will show your accusation overweigh that you shall stifle at your report and smell of calumny. I have begun. Now I give my sensual race the rein. Fit thy consent to my sharp appetite, redeem thy brother by yielding up thy body to my will. Or else he must not only die the death, but thy unkindness shall his death draw out to lingering sufferance. Answer me tomorrow. By the affection that now guides me most, I'll prove a tyrant to him. And as for you, say what you will. My false outweighs your true.
Whom should I complain? Did I tell this? Who would believe me? Oh, hairless mouths that bear in them one and the self-same tongue, either condemnation or reproof. Bidding the law make curtsy to their wills, hooking both right and wrong to their appetite to follow as it draws. How to my brother, though he hath fallen by prompture of the blood, yet he hath in him such a mind of honor. Had he 20 heads to tender down on 20 bloody blocks, he would yield them up before a sister should her body stoop to foul pollution. Isabel, with chaste, brother died. For more than our brother is our chastity. I'll tell him yet of Angelo's request, and fit his mind towards death for his soul's rest.
So then you hope of pardon from Lord Angelo?
The miserable have no other medicine, but only hope. I've hoped to live, and am prepared to die.
Well, be absolute for death.
But
Either death or life shall thereby be sweet. Reason thus with life. If I do lose thee, I do lose a thing that none but fools would keep. Breath, thou art. Servile to all the skyey influences that got this habitation where thou keepst hourly of flesh. Merely thou art death's fool, for him thou laborest by thy plight to shun, yet runs toward him still. Thou art not noble, for all the accommodations that thou bearest are nursed in baseness. Thou art by no means valiant, for thou dost fear the soft and tender fork of a poor worm. Thou hast nor youth nor age, but as it were an afternoon asleep, dreaming on both. And when thou art old and rich, thou hast neither heat, affection, limb, nor beauty to make thy riches pleasant. Once yet in this that bears the name of life. Yet in this life lie hid more 1,000 deaths. Yet that makes these odds all even.
I humbly thank you. To sue to live, I find I seek to die. And seeking death, find life. Let it come on.
Please go in here. Thanks for the company.
Who's there? Come in! The witch deserves a welcome!
Good sir, ere long I'll visit you again.
Most holy sir, I thank you.
My business is a word to Claudio.
And very welcome. Look, senor, here's your sister!
Provost, a word with you.
As many as you please.
Bring me to hear them speak where I may be concealed.
Now, sister, what's the comfort?
Why, as all comforts are, most good indeed. Lord Angelo, having affairs to heaven, seeks you for his swift ambassador. Therefore, your best appointment made with speed, for tomorrow you set on.
So there's no remedy.
No remedy, but such as one as to save a head, leave a heart in twain.
But is there any?
Yes, brother, you might live. There is a devilish mercy in the judge, if you'll implore it, which will free your life, but fetter you till death.
Perpetual durance.
Aye, just perpetual durance.
But in what nature?
And such a one as you consenting to it would bark that honor from that trunk you bear and leave you naked.
Let me know the point.
I fear thee, Claudio. And I quake. Lest thou a feverous life thou shouldest entertain, and 6 or 7 winters more respect than a perpetual honor. Darest thou die? The sense of death is most in apprehension, and the poor people that we tread upon finds a pang in corporal sufferance as great as when a giant dies.
Why give you me this shame? Think you I can a resolution fetch from flowery tenderness? If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride and hug it in mine arms.
Oh, there spake my brother. There my father's grave can utter forth a voice. Yes, thou must diest. Thou art too noble to conserve a life in base appliances. This outward sainted deputy is yet a devil. His filth within being cast, he would appear upon as deep as hell.
The pious Angelo?
The cunning livery of hell. If I yield him my virginity, thou mightest be free.
Oh, heavens! It cannot be.
This night's the time when I should do the thing I abhor to name, or thou diest tomorrow.
Thou shalt not do it.
Oh, Claudio, were it but my life, I throw it down for your deliverance as frankly as a pin.
Thanks, dear Isabel.
Oh, be ready, O Claudio, for your death tomorrow.
Yes. Has he affections in him that would make him bite the law by the nose when he would force it? Sure, it is no sin, or if the deadly 7 is the least.
Which is the least?
That is a fearful thing.
And a shamed life a hateful.
Aye, but to die and go we know not where, to lie in cold obstruction and to rot. This sensual warm motion become a needed cause, and the light of spirit to bathe in fiery floods, but reside in brilliant region of thick ribbed ice, To be imprisoned of viewless winds and blown with restless violence round about the pendant world. Or to be worse and worse of those that lawless and uncertain thought imagine how the...
Oh,
'Tis too horrible. The weariest, the most loathed world of life that age, penury, and imprisonment can lay on nature. It's a paradise to what we fear of death.
oh, alas, alas!
Sweet sister, let me live. What sin you do to save our brother's life? Nature dispenses with the deed so far that it becomes a virtue.
Oh, you beast! Oh, faithless coward! Dishonest wretch! Might thou be made a man out of my vice? Is it not some kind of insect to take life on my own sister's shame? What should I think? Oh, heaven, shield my mother, plague my father fair. For none such warp slip of wilderness ever issued from his blood. Take my defiance. Die. Perish. Might but my bending down retrieve thee in thy fate. Should proceed. I'll pray 1,000 prayers for thy death. No word to save thee.
Nay, hear me, Isabel.
Oh, fie! 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 Thy sin's not accidental, but a trade. Mercy to thee would prove itself a bond. It's best thou diest through.
Oh, hear me, Isabel.
Vouchsafe me a word, young sister, but one word.
What is your will?
Might you dispense with your leisure, I would find my have some speech with you. The satisfaction I require would likewise be your benefit.
I have no superfluous leisure. My time must be taken out of other affairs. But I will attend you a while.
Son, I have overheard what has transpired between you and your sister. Angelo had never the purpose to corrupt her. Only he had made an essay of her virtue. She, having the strength of honor in her, had made him that gracious refusal that he is all too glad to hear. I am confessor to Angelo and know this to be true. Therefore, prepare yourself to death. Do not satisfy your resolution with hopes that are fallible. Tomorrow you must die. Go to your knees and make ready.
Let me ask my sister pardon. You saw the love of life, and I was soon to be rid of it.
Oh, hold you there. Provost, a word. Provost!
What's your will, Father?
That now that you are come, you will be gone. Leave me a while with the maid. The hand that hath made you fair hath made you good. The assault that Angelo hath made to you, fortune hath conveyed to my understanding, and but that Fred hath examples for his falling, I should wonder much at Angelo. How will you do to satisfy this substitute and to save your brother?
I will now resolve him. I had rather my brother die by the law than for my son to be unlawfully born. But oh, how deceived is the good Duke in Angelo. If ever he return and I can speak with him, I will open my lips in vain or discover his government.
That shall not be much amiss. Yet, as the matter now stands, he will avoid your accusation. He did make trial of you only. Therefore, fasten your ear on my advisings. To the love I have in doing good, a remedy presents itself. I do make myself believe that you may most uprighteously do a poor wronged lady a merited benefit. Do no harm to your own gracious person, redeem your brother from the angry law, and much please the absent Duke, if peradventure he shall ever return that here with this business.
I'm
curious, Father. I have spirit to do anything that is not foul to my true spirit.
Virtue is bold and goodness never fearful. Have you not heard talk of Mariana?
I've heard of this lady, and good things went with her name.
She should, this Angelo, have married, was affianced to him and the nuptial appointed, between which term of the contract and limit of the solemnity, her brother Frederick was wrecked at sea, having in that doomed vessel the dowry of his sister. But mark how heavily this befell the poor gentlewoman. There she lost a noble and renowned brother. With him, the portion and sinew of her fortune, her wedding dowry, with both her competent husband, this well-seaman Angelo.
How can this be? Did Angelo so leave her?
Oh, left her in her tears, and dried not a one of them with his comfort. Swallowed his vows whole, pretending in her discoveries of dishonor. In view, bestowed her on her own lamentations, which she yet wears for his sake. And he, a marvel to her tears, is washed by them, but relents not.
Oh, what corruption in this world allows this man to live, but how out of this can she avail?
It is a rupture that you may easily heal. And the cure of it not only saves your brother, but keeps you from corruption in doing it.
I am most curious. Please expound on this device that you are expounding on.
This forenamed maid yet bears in her the continuance of her first affection. His unjust unkindness that in all reason should have quenched her love had, like an impediment in the current, made it more violent and unruly. Go you to Angelo. Answer his requirements with a plausible obedience. Agree with his demands to the point. Only refer yourself to this advantage. First, that your stay with him may not be long. That the time have all shadow and silence in it, and the place answer to convenience. This being granted in course, and now follows all, we shall advise this wronged maid to stead up your appointment.
Go in my place.
If the encounter acknowledge itself hereafter, it may compel him to her recompense. And hereby this is your brother saved, your honor untainted, the good Mariana advantaged, and the corrupt deputy scaled. The doubleness of the benefit defends the deceit from reproof. What think you of it?
Oh, the image of it gives me contentment already.
It lies much in your holding up. Haste you speedily to Angelo. If for this night he entreat you to his bed, give him promise of satisfaction. I'll presently to St. Luke's. There at the moated grange resides the dejected Mariana. At that place call upon me, and dispatch with Angelo that it may be quickly.
I thank you for this comfort, Father. Very well.